The other issue a lot of people are worried about is obviously cost of living, petrol prices. People are experiencing slightly cheaper petrol prices because the Morrison government cut the tax. Not that it feels like it's cheap.
Yeah,
you've decided...
Certainly not.
No, you've decided not to continue that. Why that decision at a time when that's such a big thing for people?
Because we simply can't keep all of the emergency measures that we'll put in place as temporary measures there forever. We can't just continue to do that. We've got $1 trillion of debt. And, of course, petrol prices, in part, as a result of what's happened with Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the consequences that are there for that. But that's also having a knock-on impact on inflation as well because of supply issues and the supply chain. So if you increase petrol prices, you increase the delivery prices of food, and people are seeing that in their supermarkets. We recognise people are doing it really tough at the moment. We're not trying to gild the lily about that, but we're also not trying to say we can just keep spending money indefinitely, because at some stage you've got to... there are consequences of that as well, and you have to make choices about that. We have a whole range of things that we want to do that we're committed to, like cheaper childcare and other reforms, increased funding for aged care. We need to cover that off. You can't cover that off if you just keep these temporary measures in place forever.
It's been nearly 2 months and still not a single spill, which is amazing in Australian politics. Have the faceless men introduced themselves yet?
Well, I think that what Australians really want is just a government that just gets on with governing. They've got conflict fatigue, with people yelling at each other. They want to see less arguments internally as well, inside parties. My team are very united. We have a very clear agenda going forward. It's not easy.
They introduced themselves.
It's not easy. It's not. Well, how would I know, given their faces?
Yeah.
You can tell they're the ones who turn up who don't have faces.
Lots more to chat about for another time, but PM, thanks so much for your time tonight.
Thanks for having me on the program.